Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video I have another What's in Wednesday, because it is Wednesday and that is the day for What's in Wednesdays. That was a lot of days there. Last night I went to B&Q. I needed some supplies for a DIY that I'm currently doing and some shelf brackets, because I intend to put a shelf up there, make a little display, you know. And yeah, went to B&Q and they had all the Christmas stuff out and I was like, oh my goodness, I need to share this. So yeah, they had amazing wreaths in. I actually took pictures of them all and put them on my Instagram, so if you haven't seen that, I'll leave my Instagram down in the description down below so you can go and check that out. What else did I do in there? I just filmed all the Christmas stuff basically, like I do usually. Now the other thing is, I also filmed the home-based stuff a few weeks ago now, before I even started this series. So I thought actually I'd put them in together, consider they're both kind of hardware stores, and that would kind of work in my mind at least. So I've got B&Q first and then followed by Homebase. Homebase is a little more rushed through because I wasn't in the flow of knowing how to film these yet, so you have to bear with me, but hopefully it will still give you a good overview of what's in store so you can go and check out if it's worth it going to a store near you. So anyway, I'm just going to get stuck straight into all of the B&Q bits. So like I said, I went to B&Q last night, so it was super dark outside, but it was something about it just seemed so cozy. Anyway, in the doorway there were these mats, and I think they were £5. There wasn't a price tag on them. I looked everywhere, but I did have a little cheeky look online, and the ones that are kind of similar were around about £5. So I think I can confidently say that they were £5. They had these little kind of dancing ornaments and stuff, which I absolutely loved. There was an adorable penguin one in there, but for some reason I didn't get the footage of it, which is so annoying, but you can find it on their website, so I'll make sure to leave that down in the description. Found some plain reefs in there. They were really good size, and for £6 I thought that was an absolute steal. Sometimes these plain reefs can be a little bit kind of, you know, bare, but these ones here seemed really full. They had some little stocking hangers as well as little mini trees, and then loads of different kind of picks to put and make your own wreaths and garlands and stuff, all between £2 and £3 each. They're pretty much every colour that you could want, with little pine cone bits in, a little other bits of foliage and that sort of stuff. Nice and sparkly. Just love them. They had these little tinsel Santa tree skirts, and then over here they had these tree toppers, which I absolutely loved. Look at that cute little Santa. Thought these were adorable. They were just kind of made out of felt, but I thought they were so cute. Loads of different colour tinsel kind of on every single bay. They were really reasonable price, between £1.25 I think up until about £3 depending on the thickness and everything like that. Did loads of multi-packs of different ornaments and bells. I found that they were actually quite a bit expensive compared to a lot of other places, but if it's the only store near you and maybe you're doing up your house this Christmas and you can only make it to B&Q, then this is what they've got. I'm not gonna lie, that was me a few years ago. I was doing my house up and I only bought a few things from B&Q. So that is the reality of the thing here. I'm helping you guys out a tiny bit by showing you the best they got, rather than you having to do a rush trip, but yeah. The other thing I found was this like geometric type reef hanging thingy. I really liked it. I've never seen anything quite like this. I thought it was really fun and interesting, and it was only £8. £8. They also had this like geometric kind of wreath, which I thought was very modern, very industrial, Scandi kind of vibes. It was actually a really good size and only £12. It's not the type of wreath I would personally go for, but I think it could look really good in the right setting. Again, loads of more ornaments. Something kept drawing me though to these silver bells. I really like those. As well as that, I also found these little pine cones. They were like a gold set of like pine cone ornaments for £3. These wooden stars for £3, and then these stars here were actually metal. I really like these and almost bought them for myself, but figured I already have a lot of stars. The other thing I noticed on this shelf was this set of like vintage style bell ornaments as well. Really like those. So next, moving on to the Christmas trees, I find B&Q is always the best option for faux Christmas trees, as well as like garlands and that sort of stuff. I've tried to put the prices along with the heights of the trees on screen, so you could just have a quick look through them. Another thing B&Q does super well is outdoor lights. They had loads of inflatables and stuff, which I really liked, as well as these light up candy canes over there. I do zoom in a little bit, I think. Hopefully I do, because they're like multicoloured ones. I have picked up all red ones from Home Bargains myself, but yeah, look at those. Aren't they kind of fun? I thought those kind of primary colours there worked really well. Anyway, so they had the price list on the side, which I really appreciated. Right there in your face, you could just tell by the picture, see the price. I love that. Absolutely love it, because there's nothing more annoying when you go to a shelf and they haven't got the price, or like the price has been ripped off the one item you want to know the price of, you know. So anyway, moving on to the lights, I fell in love with these little star copper lights here. They had them in packs of 20 or packs of 100 for really reasonable prices. So I've kind of done overviews here so you can see the price of lights, so just pause ahead just to kind of have a little quick look. As well as that though, they also had these trees dotted around, right, which had like all these tips on, and I thought that's another helpful thing from B&Q. Okay, moving on to the wreaths. I tried to get every single wreath in shot here for you, as well as the garlands. The garlands were a little bit harder to capture because they were all kind of wound around the little sticky outy bit, but yeah, I tried my best. Absolutely loved this flock one. It was so full and snowy looking, and at £14 it was an absolute steal. Then another like almost embroidery hoop kind of one. Thought that was a very fun take on the wreath. This one here was my favourite by far. It had a little bit of mistletoe in, a little bit of like eucalyptus. Oh, I love that one. And then a few more little bits down there. And then my other favourite was the mistletoe bit. So they had like a garland, like a mistletoe hangy bit, and then this wreath. I love that as well. I want a mistletoe wreath as well. I feel like I want a wreath for every single door in my house, and I have a lot of doors. One day I'm gonna make that happen, but I mean the budget doesn't stretch that far this year, so there's that. On to the baubles to the left of this gorgeous mistletoe piece. They had loads of different sets, all in every single colour that you could want. They had like some kind of sets in there with like your stars and everything you basically need to decorate a tree for £8. They had like slightly smaller sets just with the bulbs for £4, just to bulk that kit out a bit, and then the £3 sets were all on the top shelf. I noticed this little 3-foot flock tree down on the bottom, as well as this set here, which came with 2 trees, a wreath and a garland for £36, which means it's actually cheaper than the B&M one. So yeah, you may have to do a little bit of and ahhing over that, over which ones you prefer. So just a quick overview just to see the colours of the other sets that they had. They had some traditional colours, they had golds and silvers, reds, whites and silvers in a packet, kind of like that. Don't know, kind of feeling it. They also had this gorgeous set of like reds, blues and silvers, and I thought it looked so vintage and so cool with all those colours together that I don't know, I liked it. Onto the handy stuff in B&Q, because B&Q are all about practicality. They had loads of command strips, these little sensicles, apparently they're called. I was called scent sticks, but just those little sticks that you stick in your tree to make it smell real good. You know, if you've got an artificial one, stick a pine one in it. It smells like a real tree. It's brilliant. Had all the little sections of trees where you go and look at the trees up and then go pick up your trees, but I just thought I'd give you an overview of that just in case they had any trees on there that you didn't see in the main bit where they were on display, because I know my store isn't the biggest, because obviously we're out in the country, our stores aren't that big. In the other aisle, I did find a few handy Christmas storage boxes. So one for wrapping paper, Christmas tree, as well as baubles. I have a bauble one myself and they're so handy, but they also had bag versions as well to be a lot more cost effective. So the only thing that we actually ended up buying from B&Q were these little booties, and these were actually Tommy's choice. Tommy's like, I have to have them. And I was like, okay. He's like, this is my first bauble of the year. And I'm like, it's definitely not. We've definitely purchased about 4 or 5 that you wanted. And he was like, really? I was like, I don't remember. And they were like, you're turning into me more and more every day. So yeah, we got these little Hessian faux fur boots. He was like, they match our theme perfectly. And I'm like, yes, they do kind of. I think they're gonna look kind of good. They're kind of weird by themselves, but I don't know. I'm warming to them. So yeah, I'm just going to get straight into the home-based stuff now so you can have a little look at that. Like I said, it is a little bit rushed, so bear with me. I didn't do very great because it was filmed a couple of weeks ago. And yeah, I thought I'd just chuck it in as a little bonus. So off to home base. Like I said, this was a few weeks ago that I filmed this now, but hopefully you know, you could take away a little bit of something from it. So this is what my store looks like. It's absolutely jam-packed with loads of Christmassy stuff. I'm really sad that I actually rushed through this because to be honest, they had some really nice things in, but I know I didn't have a lot of time at the time of filming this, and Tommy was strutting around the store, so I was trying to catch him up as well. They had loads of lights on display, a whole wall of garlands and wreaths. Again, these hardware stores are the places to be for wreaths, honestly. Usually I go to Home Sense and spend a fortune. Like this one here, for example, £15. This one, £12. Like, those prices are crazy. Something I fell in love with was these little character baubles, especially the pig. I thought it was absolutely adorable, and the prices of them were roughly around £3 a piece. They had loads of different fun, colourful pieces, these little initials which I loved, and then a few other little bits, including these unicorns. HELLLOO. They also had these little gingerbread pieces which I thought were so cute. Just love anything gingerbread, you know me. They had these blues and gold section which I absolutely love, and then this gold one in here, I thought, oh my god, add wings onto it. Do you know what that would look like? It would look like the golden snitch. Look at it. It's the golden snitch right there. That's what I was rambling on about anyway. Loved the little bells on this star. Loved all the pinks and the blues. I find the blush is really, really in this year. It's crazy. I feel like I need a blush tree, and I don't even like the colour blush that much, but I feel kind of left out, you know. Absolutely love this little ceramic star down there and the little I'm dreaming of a white Christmas sign. Oh, it's just so adorable. Look at that. Oh, I love that. So yeah, these are all the little white snowy bits. So turning around, I just went back through all of the kind of Christmasness just to get to the trees. So I walked past all the tinsel, all the lights there. Look at them, all the lights in their glory. I tried to do a little kind of panny down, so maybe you'll be able to pause it, see some of the prices. Don't know, I didn't do a very good job, like I said, but they had loads of unique colours in. I've got to give them that. Look at that purple there. Oh, just love that. That green was screaming out Halloween to me though, so there's that. I love it. I do love Halloween as well, but yeah, just scream more Halloween than Christmas to me. The tinsel in there was really nice. It was £3 a length though, which I thought was quite expensive, but it was real nice and chunky. Again, I would probably recommend B&M, but don't tell Home Base. On to the lights and stuff. They had loads of those candle holder thingies. I feel like they have a name, but I'm not very good with words like that, so I'm just going to call them candle holder thingies, if you know what I mean. Panning down again, they had a few more outdoorsy type lights. Hopefully you can pause them and see the prices on those. Moving on to the trees again, they had a whole walkway of trees. They looked incredible, and actually Home Base did a great job at putting all the prices nice and big for us to see, which I really appreciate. So whilst walking through the trees, I also found this stand, which were personalised gingerbread decorations. Like, wow, I am in love. They had little boys, little girls and reindeers, and I feel like I need to go back and get me and Tommy one, and then have Roman's name on a reindeer. Wouldn't that just be absolutely adorable? They also had like paint your own one, so I think I'm gonna have to do that because everywhere has none of our names, so I think I might go ahead and do that. Actually, I might do it as a surprise because Tommy isn't going to watch this video, and oh, I think he'd like that. Yeah, there's a brainwave for you. Wow, I've just spoken over all the video. Okay, so yeah, in Home Base they also had these signs as well. Really appreciated them because, like I said, some prices were missing, couldn't see them well enough, like when they didn't have them popped up themselves, and these little signs came in so handy. I fell in love with this tree as well. And this tree. I'm going to go back and get one of those for sure. As they're real trees though, I'm not very good at keeping real plants alive, so I figured that the closer to Christmas I get them, the better for me, which is not usually something I would say, but it's true. A few more trees there, as well as a few more little stands. Absolutely fell in love with this tree again there. Just love it. It would work in so many different kind of themes of Christmas decor in your house. Let me know, by the way, do you have a Christmas theme, or do you just go for it? Like, do you just whack up anything you like and it doesn't matter, or do you stick to a colour scheme, or, you know, a decoration type theme? Because I would actually love to know that. Or like, I don't know if I'm a bit nuts sticking to just themes, or whether that is something that everybody else does, you know? Let me know. They had these huge boxes of baubles on my way out, which are all £5 a set, which I thought was incredible, just for bulking out those special baubles on your tree. I absolutely fell in love with these little sprouts. Oh my goodness, they were so cute. And £6 for a set of 3, which I didn't think was too bad. This was basically where they put all the fun stuff, and I just nabbed it as I was walking out the door. So that is the end of today's video. I hope you have enjoyed looking around the stores with me again. I'm really enjoying filming these videos, and the feedback that I'm getting from them are really good as well. Thank you so much for watching, and let me know if you have any stores that you want me to go around and look at the Christmas decor for you. So far I've done B&M, The Range, and Wilko, and then this one, and then I'm thinking about doing Home Bargains next because that's one of my faves. Anyway, I hope you have enjoyed it, and I will see you very soon for another video. Bye!